Welcome to the Appliance Boss channel.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Marcus the Money Man, the Appliance Boss, and we got emergencies happening in Bakersfield today. So, quick update. We're doing a vlog. I'm explaining to you guys what I'm doing as we open up our new shop, day-to-day activities. Today, it's already 10:30. We've got a lot done so far. We've went through the process of breaking down our project timeline with all of the stakeholders involved. So we had our morning meeting at 8 o'clock, and we divvied up all the responsibilities. Who's going to contact warranty companies or create the warranty company list, the property manager list, narrowing down our zip codes, identifying what we need to do as far as office space or what we need, posting job categories, and it's a whole host of stuff. It's a full list of when you break it down, it's a lot of little tasks, but at the same time it's a big task to do. So it's a lot to try to get done within the next what we're shooting for is 4 weeks, but because we got a team of people doing it and involved, we should be able to hit our goals as long as we stay in sync with one another. So that was really well. So if you guys are entering a new area or you're thinking about hiring at a very basic level, some of the things that you really need to consider is what areas you're serving, what's going to be your ideal customers. How are you going to divvy up or start up your work out there? How are you going to gain clients? Obviously we have a whole marketing campaign that we're going to spark out there that draws interest in what we do, makes the residents and everybody understand what our branding is and what we stand for, what we can provide, and hopefully call us to give us a call, give us a shot. That's the whole thing, right? That's the whole process behind it. But man, I had that meeting, and then also too, we're going through where most people kind of lose track of is when you grow in your scale, the software has to be able to support what you're doing. So separately, I met with our ops specialist, and we were just talking about workflow. So obviously we have a workflow that works for us right now, and there's always room for improvement. So we were trying now for last week and a half or so to just improve our workflow when it comes to the customer information reporting and all of that stuff. We ran into some roadblocks, and sometimes you just got to make a decision to just cut it and say, pause it until after everything's live. So, obviously we wanted to have it ready to go before we go live, but unfortunately, we're basically going to band-aid it, revert back to what was working for us. And so that way, as we bring people in, we can train them, bring them on point to something that's working and not be in total chaos as we have new staff come in and whatnot. But that's it for this morning. And we got a whole host of other things, a lot of clerical stuff, dropping off checks. And I gotta, finish up that budget. So I got a good part of it chunked out this morning, but what I find is it's a lot more challenging because I don't want to make the same mistakes that I made previously, and not identifying realistically on the plumbing side. It's got to be the main focus is got to be your tools and the services that you plan to provide. So you can have some minimum tools, or you can have some tools that will get the job done. So for example, drain cleaning. If you're going to offer drain cleaning at a cheap, low price, you got to have one of the best tools out there to be able to do it, and you got to have the support stuff to be able to upsell. And in order to get a whole rig for that, it's going to be anywhere between $8,000 and $15,000. So making an understanding of, are we going to go the $8,000 route, or are we going to go the $15,000 route? Do we purchase outright? Do we finance? Do we go after special financing for capital equipment? it's just so many different things that goes in that. But remember too, we're on a 4-week timeline, and then we still have to consider delivery time, right? Because some of this stuff may not be available to just order or go pick up locally right away. Some of it is, some of it definitely is not. But yeah, little things like that, especially when it comes to the appliance stuff too. Our parts have tripled when it comes to setting up for specialty tools and stuff from 5 years ago, even 4 years ago when we did the Fresno site. So, and all that considered, this is going to be a great day. Going to try to relax a little bit, just do my paperwork. I've been listening to some ET, getting that morning started right, and we'll kick it off and continue. Every repair call missed is lost money. In today's world, you need to be more than just good at repairs. You need a system that never sleeps. Synergy's AI Connect answers every call, schedules every job, and keep your business growing even when you can't. Less stress, more customers, no lost revenue. Get started today at synergybiz.com. Black guy runs from the bee. Fun fact, I do have a pretty good sized team for what we do, but oftentimes I'm still dropping off packages, picking up packages, or Jake. So you never really get out of all the duties unless you're out of all the duties. But at the same time, I enjoy going to pick up packages. Our UPS store, the girls there, they're pretty cool. So I must admit, so they make it real fun and easy for you to go in and get your stuff and prioritize, pull it to the side, all that stuff. So that bee almost got me. So I'm sure, man, y'all already know that the price of stuff is just going through the roof right now. So insurance out here, general liability insurance is doubling on you. The price of parts have slowly been creeping every single year. Doesn't seem like anything different, so we knew that was coming. But the cost of Google ads is through the roof. So, man, it can get wild out here for you companies out here who really are hustling on COD or low margins on COD, and you're doing some property managers. So think about it. If the belt tightens, then that means too, property managers, they're gonna stop calling. Everybody realistically stops calling because they don't want to spend anything, or they don't have what they had before, the same luxuries, because everything is just more. So they're still looking for repair options, but replacement options, appliances are going up. So I'm looking forward to this coming holiday season. Things gonna sell, and what's gonna happen is they're gonna clear out the warehouse. So that last stock that they had holding over, that they bought at the beginning of the year, and the new stuff, preparing for the new stuff coming out in the fall, they're gonna clear out that old stuff, and that's gonna present an opportunity, especially because stuff is gonna be on backward. They're gonna go in, think they're getting the special, it's not gonna be available, and then they're gonna be right back to you to try to either fix it or help them out. But if you're not priced right, you can't really survive those dips. So it's important. Parts, if you order too many parts or order the wrong parts and you're getting dinged, for not returning your core, $60 here. You order the wrong parts, you eat it, you're sitting on it for 6 months to a year. Best case scenario, if you can get rid of it, that it's different when the part is like $10, but now that the parts are becoming 35, 40, 50, and even more, it becomes really difficult. Local part houses, if you're in a city who has a local part house, then it's a little bit different. You can drop it off. But if you're not and you got to return stuff, and now you're paying for mailing things, it's going to cost you anywhere from $15, $25 easily if you're sitting halfway through the country. But man, it's just rough out there, so make sure you price right. All right, we're closing out cloudy day in Bakersfield. Check us out. So just quick update on that, man. We got a lot of stuff done. Still a couple more things left to go. We're gonna post the jobs. I got this cool little accounts payable tracker that my bookkeeper had developed, because I struggle with the amount of different bills that are coming in and when it's due and all that stuff. So it's really good, really helpful. So it's going to get me right starting this May, and then we're gonna get some tires changed in this too. So but all in all, pretty good. Today is a long day, so we wrapped it up. Had a meeting. We're going through Zip Club change, right? So we're adding a different layer on our Zip Club membership that could yield what I'm looking at is a 4x revenue return. And man, I feel like we got a lot of stuff going on at the same time. We're building in a new office. We got the holiday coming up. I'm heading out for a couple of days to go to my peer meeting, but you know, I'm trusting a lot in my team to get it done. So we had just a extra special meeting to kind of tie down and make sure they're okay with knocking aside some of the other tasks that they got going on to focus on getting our membership in order. So, and I'm talking about from their perspective, I'm handling all the terms and conditions and things of that nature. They're handling the back end stuff, so what the CSRs see, the dashboard, what our sales rep is going to be able to handle or see to be able to handle customer service requests, adding in all the other stuff, right? And then on the front end, how customers sign up, how the technicians can sign up the customers, you know, it all has to be ease of accepting money. So man, so we went through that stuff. We got a goal to try to knock it out within the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but hopefully we can get it done in a couple of days, or at least get the first mock-up in the first couple of days so we can try it out, make sure everything is working flawless. And then, you know, I still got to post jobs. So I'm gonna work on that. But first, I gotta eat dinner, and then it's just gonna be a long kind of night of paperwork. So the paperwork that I didn't finish today, we'll go ahead and get all that stuff done tonight, so that way we can start our Friday with our sales meeting and be really productive in that sales meeting.